You mentioned this one. Can you, do you remember barrier to entry?
Obstacles that prevent new firms from entering.
Yeah, okay, that's what it means. But can you give me an example of barrier to entry?
The costs to get into the.
Yeah. For example, high setup costs or high startup costs. Yeah. No, Victor?
If it's like natural, so that there is only enough resources to produce a product for only one firm, and not for multiple firms to actually.
Yeah, okay. It's not, natural monopoly is not because of resources, but because the the market is too small. Yeah, there's only one. Yeah, there's only the market is only big enough for one firm. Yeah, so I gave an example of the railway companies that go to Amsterdam. Yeah, there's not enough market for 5 railway companies. Now you can also think of, for example, some remote areas in, let's say, Africa or in Asia. Only one airline flies there because there are only 10 passengers per week. Now you can't operate with 2 airlines for only 10 passengers. No one would make a profit. So only one company can make profit out of it. Yeah. Or for example, there are very high fixed costs involved. Utility companies or electricity companies. Yeah. It costs billions to set up, and only one firm is able to cover those costs. Okay, now we also had a couple of other. So we have, for example, natural monopoly. For example, high setup costs. And yesterday I also mentioned something about China, remember? China and its pandas. So for example, they have a control over the key facts of production. So China is the only country where pandas appear in the wild. So China has a monopoly on the supply of pandas. And they keep it monopoly because they just make a contract with countries who have pandas in their zoo, so any offspring belongs to China. Now, other things can be, for example, wholesale or retail outlets. Now, this is, for example, what you see with Coca-Cola or Microsoft. Okay, when you go to McDonald's, what kind of soft drink can you buy over there? Coca-Cola. No Pepsi. Now, how's it possible? Coca-Cola made a contract with McDonald's. They said, if you want to sell my soft drink, you may not sell any soft drink of my competitors. And KFC has the same thing. If you go to KFC, what kind of soft drink can you buy there? Pepsi. So Pepsi does the same thing. So this is how they monopolize certain distribution points. Now you can also think of, let's say Microsoft. When you buy a laptop, a non-Apple laptop, what is usually already pre-installed? Microsoft. Yeah, so you buy a laptop, Microsoft is already in it. Now, and a lot of people don't know how to deinstall Microsoft and put Linux on it or any other stuff, so Microsoft already has a monopoly on those laptops. Other things can be legal barriers, artificial barriers like patents, copyrights, government license. Yeah, so what are patents and copyrights? What are they?
It's the right to do your
Yeah. So for example, patents on certain technology, copyrights on text or songs. So that's what you see often with artists. Artists suing each other because someone made a song that looks like their song. Or for example, patents on design. Designer brands like Gucci, Louis Vuitton. They have patents on their designs. Okay, and you have other barriers. Remember brand loyalty, what we already mentioned. So some brands are so strong. They've already been here for decades, and they've built up such a strong brand name through advertisement that it's very difficult to, let's say, take over their customers. Nike, or for example, let's say food brands like Heineken or Mars, strong brand names, and McDonald's. It's not difficult to make a hamburger, but can you convince consumers to buy your hamburger instead of a Big Mac? Yeah, but it's going to cost you a lot of money then. Now, and for example, McDonald's and Coca-Cola, they keep those strong brand names through advertisement, yeah, by sponsoring sports events. Yeah, so to keep their strong brand image. All right. Now, these are a couple of examples of barriers to entry, and this is what the project will be about. I'm going to put you into a group, and your group will have to do research on barriers to entry. Okay, I'm going to give you handouts, and I'm going to assign you to groups of 4. Okay, there are a couple of students who are absent, so anyway, they will join your group next time then. What I want you to do is I want you to think of a company with some monopoly power. Yeah? Okay, remember, a true monopoly doesn't exist, but there are some companies who have a certain degree of monopoly power. Yeah. Now, and what I want you to do is describe what makes a company or its product service unique. So, what gives them monopoly power? Is it their service? Is it their location? Is it their technology or whatever? Yeah. Combination. Yeah. Now, describe what barriers to entry exist in this industry. Now, I just mentioned some of the barriers to entry, so I want you to do some research on that. What kind of barriers to entry are there? And then I want you to write your findings in a report. Now, what should be in the report is on the handout that I will give to you, and your report will be graded on a rubric. Thank you. Okay. To prevent that there will be any free riders, each group member will be in charge of a part of the report. Yeah, so there will be 4 parts in the report, and each group member will be in charge of a part of the report. You may help each other out, but at the end, that group member who is assigned to a certain chapter is responsible for that chapter. So, if you want to write a whole chapter with 4 persons together, that's fine with me, but that person who's assigned to that chapter is responsible for that chapter. So if that chapter is very bad, yeah, it means that person was responsible for the bad chapter. Okay, there will be one group leader, and you have to find out by yourself who's the group leader. And I'm going to assign you to a group of 4. So I will give you we are with 20 people, so I'll give you number 1 to 5, and that will be a group number. Yeah. Now, once you are in your group, then you will sit down together with the group. You will form a table block of 4. So you will move your table into a block of 4. Yeah. Group 1 will be over here. Group 2 will be over here. Group 3 will be over here. Group 4 will be over there, and group 5 will be over there. Any questions so far? No? Okay. Okay, the deadline will be on Wednesday, 3 February 2016 at 5 o'clock. Yeah. It's over here. Okay, I will now give you handouts, and then I will give you a number. Yes, I'll talk about it after the break. On your agenda. Okay. Dora and Sophie will now issue handouts to you. Okay, the photocopy machine wasn't cooperative, so it was supposed to be double-sided, but it's now on 2 pages, separate pages. So everybody will get a copy?
Sir, do you want to share the February?
Yes. So you have 3 weeks to work on it. Yeah? Okay, don't waste it. Don't waste your time because it's a pretty tough assignment. I will give some time during class to work on it. Yeah. Oh yeah, end of January, Thursday and Friday, Thursday 21, Friday 23, or 22, I won't be here because I will be away for a training and for a conference. So, but then, substitute, you will have some time to work on it. Okay, so you should have 2 pages, one with the instructions and one with the rubric. Yeah. Everybody has 2 pages? Okay, then I'm going to give you now a group number, 1 to 5. Yeah. So I'll start over here. You are number... You are...
5. Yes?
She was 5, so you are?
1. Yeah.
3. 1, 2, 3, 5.
Okay, and then there's 1 absent, 5. Okay, good. Please sit in your groups. 1. 1 is over there. 2 over there. 3 here. 4 there. 5 there. Yeah. Bring your laptops. Questions? You have to ask me. Use laptops. Don't forget, yeah? Choose 1 leader.
Yes.
Is this one? Yeah.